We're living in a time like no other, the technology and information era. The world has become a global village, and the internet, it's the village square. This has changed the game completely. Brainpower has replaced muscle power. In the past, those with physical strength dominated. But today, those without brainpower are forced to rely on time and muscle to exchange for money, while the smart and informed use their ideas to create wealth. Think about it, smart ideas and clever ways of working are more important than ever. Electronic money is slowly taking over paper money. People need to do business across borders without worrying about different currencies, slow transactions, or the risk of storing and protecting physical money. We're in the middle of a huge shift. Now most of us are using cards, apps, and electronic systems to handle money. The value on your card isn't the real money, it's just a representation of the paper money in your account. But here's the big question. What is money really? Money is not just the paper bills or numbers on a screen. Money is a medium of exchange. It's anything you can trade for what you need. If you have the right knowledge, skills, and energy, that's your real money. Paper currency is just a tool. Money is a reward for solving problems. The more difficult the problem you solve, the more money you make. Think about it. People pay for solutions, not just products or services. The 1% understand this. They focus on identifying the hardest problems and creating solutions. They don't shy away from challenges, they run toward them. Let's look at real-world examples. When the Great Recession hit in 2008, many people lost their jobs, their homes, and their savings, but not everyone. Companies like Amazon, founded by Jeff Bezos, grew exponentially during that time. Why? Because they focused on solving a critical problem, delivering products directly to consumers when stores were closing and people needed items without leaving their homes. Bezos didn't just chase money. He found a way to provide value during one of the toughest economic times in modern history. Another example, Airbnb was born out of a crisis. In 2007, two struggling entrepreneurs rented out an air mattress in their apartment to make a few extra bucks. But they saw an opportunity. How many people could use their unused space to earn money? Today, Airbnb is a multi-billion-dollar company because they solved a problem and created value. In times of crisis, it's not about running away from problems, it's about running toward them and finding solutions. During a recession, many people panic, thinking there's no money left, but what really happened? Did the paper currency disappear, stolen by aliens? Did it burn down? No. The money didn't go anywhere, it's still out there. The truth is, money didn't disappear. The problems changed. A recession simply means the world has shifted and new problems have emerged. If you can tailor your skills to solving those problems, money will follow. Think about it. Many things we consider valuable today were once seen as useless. Crude oil, for example, was once called black devil. Farmers despised it because it destroyed their land, killed sea creatures, and poisoned water. But when people learned how to refine it, oil transformed from a curse into black gold. Knowledge changed the way we saw the problem, and suddenly, oil became one of the most valuable resources on the planet. The same goes for land. Long ago, hunters laughed at farmers who bought land. To them, land was worthless because they had hunted all the animals on it. But the farmers saw the potential. They turned barren land into valuable farmland. What one person saw as useless, another saw as valuable. This shift in mindset is what separates those who survive today and those who thrive tomorrow. Here's something to consider. Will a machine replace your job in the next 10 years? Are you prepared for that? Do you have something to offer that no technology can replace? If you can answer these questions, you're already ahead of most people. Those who solve today's problems will survive today, but those who solve tomorrow's problems will thrive tomorrow. Here's another powerful example that illustrates this point. A young man walked into a busy office one day to apply for a job as a Morse code operator. 7 other applicants were waiting with him. They all filled out the form and sat down waiting to be called in. But something strange happened. After a few minutes, the young man stood up, walked straight into the interview room and closed the door. The others were confused. A few minutes later, the employer came out and told the other applicants the position had already been filled. They were furious. They had followed all the rules, waited their turn. But the employer explained the entire time a telegraph had been sending out a message in Morse code. It said, "If you understand this message, come right in. The job is yours." Only one person heard it. The young man who got the job wasn't waiting for his chance. He was tuned into the signals the others missed. Here's the lesson. Whatever you need can be yours, if only you know where to look and what to do. Opportunities are all around you, but if you're not looking in the right place or listening for the right signals, you'll miss them, just like the applicants who missed the Morse code message. In the technology and information era, those who can see the opportunities, understand the problems of tomorrow, and position themselves as the solution will always win. The question is, are you prepared for the future, or are you stuck solving the problems of yesterday? Now, if you're wondering where you can find these opportunities and where the money is hiding, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. In part 3 of this series, I'll be revealing 10 specific places where you can find money in today's world. And trust me, you don't want to